Stupid, stupid, stupid. That man was ready to take my life.
Enemy spotted.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Gang, gang, I am in Detroit, Michigan, and have been having a wonderful time up until some activities that transpired this morning. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, tell a friend and tell a friend. Come right back and we're gonna jump straight into it.
And you still gotta feel me. A house is a heart, I don't own no realty. Thought I paid my dues, but the game still build me. They took my innocence, no surprise I pled guilty. Used to love to hit the court, now I hate to go. Used to rake leaves for money, now they pushing snow.
Fabulous followers. Man, it was hard to even get calmed down enough to do this video. Almost went to jail when they took me out of the car. No. Immigrations. Where do I start? Forget it. Let's start at the beginning. Okay. So I left my son's house to go downtown. I do apologize for that beeping in the background, and I can't wait till he watched this video because I bought my baby a 9-volt battery, but neither one of us are really capable of getting up there to change the battery, I believe. And they're supposed to be coming
2 hours later.
But on my way to kind of double back around to go to Eminem's restaurant, I saw this sign across Jefferson Street. If you're from Detroit, you know what I'm talking about. That said, tunnel to Canada. I should have made the left and went to Mom's Spaghetti. So here's where the story begins. I thought, wow, this will be great. Take the tunnel, go to Canada. I remember when I was here the last time bringing him to live here, I had joked about us going across to Canada to go to the Walmart. In my mind, I know that Canada is away from Michigan, but I thought because of the proximity of it to Michigan, that it wasn't really considered another country. Like, I never really thought, oh, when I get over there, I'm gonna need my passport. Oh, when I get over there, I'm gonna need my birth certificate. In my mind, I'm thinking, it's a tunnel to it, so you must be able to go. Saw people going, saw people coming, thought absolutely nothing of it. So I'm under the tunnel. I'll insert some footage here of me actually just navigating through the tunnel. Thought that was weird, cool, was recording. When I got to, I guess what you would call the border point, I got out of the car and, no, I didn't get out of the car. What am I talking about? I told y'all I'm still shell shocked. I laid down, I took a nap, I took some medicine that I was given for my anxiety that I rarely take, but I'm so glad that I brought it with me because I was so traumatized after this experience. So I'm just getting up, just trying to get reset. I'll wait and let my son get ready for work, go to work to kind of eliminate the background noises and not disturb him. So bear with me. So I paid $6.50. And she says, have you been to Canada before? I said, no. I said, do I have to pay the $6.50 to come back? She said, yes. Think that was the only question that particular person asked me. So when I paid the $6.50, I go through to this area and I'm at another, I guess that would be the official border patrol. They asked me, where's my passport? What am I going to Canada for? Where I'm from? If I had any firearms? I said no. Do you have anything else in the car that would be a problem? And I said no. They said, do you have drugs? I said no. They said something else they said, and I started really thinking of what was in my car because at this point I'm slightly nervous. So I said that I have a taser. Now, most of you are probably going to say, you should have kept your mouth shut. I'm not true to believe that, because I'm pretty sure because I'm African American is why I got pulled over. I already knew this was going to go further. So at some point I thought, at least I can have honesty, integrity on my side, right? So I let them know that I had a taser in the middle console. So she contacted somebody. I was told to pull my car and park. 2 policemen started coming towards me. I got ready to get out of the car because I was super nervous so they could just go to the middle console and get the taser. First thing I did wrong. Why are you moving when 2 policemen are approaching you? It looks very much suspect. You African American. And at this point, you guys, I wasn't really sure if I was going to have my life at the end of this event. So he yelled at me, put his hand on his weapon, and told me to get back in the vehicle. Or he said, stay still. And then I sat back in the vehicle and made another stupid decision. I was so scared. I just wanted it over with. In my mind, I'm going to grab a taser and I'm just going to give it to them. Stupid, stupid, stupid. That man was ready to take my life. So they had me back away from the vehicle, stand over to the side. The female cops searched me, put everything that I had in my pockets and everything. And then they searched my vehicle. They got the taser, they put some tag on my window, and I had to wait a few minutes. He said, 2 things can happen. We can discard the taser and you can go on to Canada, or you can keep it and you can turn around. So I said, keep it and turn around, because at that point, I was totally afraid. I didn't even know where I was going when I got to Canada to begin with. I just wanted to take some photos. Everything is content, right? So this was the Canada content I got for y'all. So then when I'm waiting for them to clear me, this is customs, right? Border Patrol. They tell me, you got to go to immigration. What? Why do I got to go to immigration? My last name is Wheeler. Like, I'm not foreign. So they were like, we have to prove you're a U.S. citizen. You guys, when I tell you that my whole life was flashing before me with every freaking step I took to get to immigration. When I walked in there for immigration, all I saw was people in uniform with a bunch of guns that did not look like me, about to make a decision on my life. And even though the main guy talking to me said that he figured he wasn't going to find anything, the guy off to the side of him and then the other guy who had came in, who was basically ready to draw a weapon on me outside, were like making jokes and little side talk about me. So then they prompted this lady to call somewhere, and I'm like, I'm about to be detained. This is going to be a Brittany Griner situation. I'm going to be locked up over here for years for a taser. I was so angry at myself. My son was asleep. Not to mention, when I'm sitting in immigrations and I thought, oh, let me let someone know what's going on with me in case they don't hear from me so they can follow up, whatever. Well, I had no reception at all because I was in another country, right? I don't even remember what the phone message said. I just remember saying I was not going to be able to use my phone, and I just cashed out on life in that minute. I cashed out on life in that minute. Oh my God. So the person on the phone with the lady tells her to put the taser in a lockbox. So she put the taser in a lockbox. Her and the guy who was originally with me walked me back out to my car. They told me that I would have to stop again at U.S. Customs. They would give me the taser back. Then he goes, at least you won't have to pay the $650 to get back. Was that supposed to excite me? Like, you guys don't understand. I'm nervous and I'm crying inside. And I'm about to cry just telling the story. But I didn't want to appear emotional because I was afraid they would perceive that as fear or guilt or lying about something. So I'm trying to just remain as rational as possible in the most irrational situation. And I'm pretty sure had I been anything of the latter, I would have either lost my life or definitely been detained. So when I get to the U.S. Custom, the black guy laughed. And that's something I could say on the U.S. Detroit side. Everybody in the building, everybody outside was all African American. And immediately he said, we're not going to treat you like they did over there. That's Canada. This is us. But they had to go through the same scenario. They had to search me again. They had to search my car again. Do y'all know they even make you put up the hood? Now, when I think about it, because I didn't watch First 48 and other shows, yes, I've seen it to where they have drugs in the hood. But I don't know. Why did I feel like they should have known better about me? But my son said, Mom, you're black, you got green hair. I can't remember if I had taken my hat off at that point or not. Because a lot of times when I get nervous with law enforcement, I will take my hat off, just trying to look less threatening, I guess would be the best way to say it. So, like, I'm nauseated, I'm scared, I'm just wanting to go. There was a couple of people in the U.S. Customs one. They even had a whole bus of, I think she said, college basketball kids. They had to, like, check them and everything. Was just a very, very long and intense hour of my life. And needless to say, when they drove me through, he followed me to the exit completely. And he told me pop my trunk. He took the taser out of the lockbox. He put the taser in my trunk. He told me that when I get to get off of their property, I could get my taser out the trunk. But I'm telling y'all, I did not go to Mom's Spaghetti. I did not go to the Belt. That was another place I was going to see the murals. I did not do anything else on my list, and I did not get that taser out the trunk. The taser, matter of fact, is still in the trunk now because I was just that freaking traumatized. I came back to my son's house. I've barely been outside. Like I said, I had to take some medicine, lay down, and like really try to compose myself. And needless to say, I will never, ever, 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 ever in my life try to go to Canada again. I have no interest in going to Canada now. I'm over Canada. And that's my story. Subscribe, notification bell, like. Post down in the comments if you ever crossed the border to Canada from Detroit. Post down in the comments if you've ever been held up by Border Patrol. Post down in the comments if any part of this video resonates with you. And I appreciate you for it. Namaste.
No talking, let the slaughter commence. For those who claim king, but low-key softer than Prince. If we was talking cars, maybe Joker at best. And if so, Heath Ledger, I still lay him the rest.